What's happening, everybody? I'm Cheer Bear, and welcome back to Junkdrummer TV, where I give my initial reactions, my hot takes, my analysis on the Bears of yesterday and today, maybe tomorrow, if I stick around that long. I am a professional drum bear and a gigging musician bear, and I have been for the last 20 plus years. So if you saw my Halloween episode last year, you know that I am recycling a Halloween costume, and that's for two reasons. First, I went to the onesie store and I didn't find a onesie that made me feel prettier than this. And two, let's be honest, this world needs a little cheer. So I'm Cheer Bear today, bitches. On today's Halloween episode, I finally get to do another cover drummer video. If you've watched my videos before, you know that the reason I don't do like Luke Holland and the guy that I'm doing today, it's because if I'm going to do those songs that they're playing covers of, I'm just going to watch the original drummer do it. But that's not to say that those cats aren't amazing. And today's drummer definitely is. We're going to be watching COOP3RDRUMM3R, and he's going to be doing This Is Halloween from one of the greatest movies of all time, Nightmare Before Christmas. Before we get into it, I'd like to ask you all another favor. I have a student who is on YouTube and TikTok. On YouTube, she's under Tiny Dunn, like Josh Dunn, and she does drum videos. And I don't know what her TikTok is, but I will link both of those in the description. I told her for a while that I would hype her channel because she actually did mine. So please go check out Tiny Dunn. That's Snickerdoodle if you've watched any other videos. I've actually mentioned her before. And go check out her videos. And also in the comment section, tell her that Junkdrummer TV sent you. And when you watch her videos, I want you to realize that she's only been playing for like less than 2 years. And she's doing a fantastic job. So I wanted to give her a shout out. So, with that out of the way, let's get into COOP3RDRUMM3R playing This Is Halloween. And, of course, that is composed by one of the greatest American composers, Danny Elfman. I know this is an old video of his. Everyone's been asking me to do him. Put over your endorsement is make a pearl jack-o'-lantern. I love this movie. This kid is a big hitter. Okay, so, one of the reasons I don't do cover drummers is we deal with the decisions that we make in our arrangements. And something he's doing here actually gets me to, I've been trying to get this kind of lesson out on the channel. Notice in the verse, he's playing 16th notes, whatever it is. Whatever it is. Okay, so when we go to arrange and compose our parts, we can sometimes just automatically go to eighth notes, especially if you're a rock drummer. You could just immediately think, just eighth notes, right? When I'm thinking about what my ride pattern is going to be, I kind of run it through the matrix of, am I going to play quarter notes? Am I going to play eighth notes? Am I going to play 16th notes? Am I going to play upbeat eighth notes? And that can go on and on and on. So it helps us to be creative, to not just immediately default to eighth notes. And of course, this young man here is playing 16th notes. And when you play 16th notes, especially at this tempo, it gives it a real driving feel. I think he's jamming a little bit. I don't know if he has a lot of stuff written. This is YouTube cover drummer stuff that I love. Hearing songs that don't have traditional drum set parts. These drums sounding that good is a very good Pearl advertisement. Double bass. I like how he drops the two out right there. That's actually kind of like Broadway stuff right there. He's dropping that snare drum out there to let the whatever that vocal thing that's going on over top of it, it lets it breathe more and you can hear it better. You do that a lot in Broadway shows. Yeah, you know this is old. That's a Call of Duty 3 poster. It's a little busy, but it would be cool to have this in the movie. Actually, went and saw that in the theater a couple days ago. It's one of the best parts about the quarantine is, there's no real new movies coming out. So my local cinema, I've went and saw Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, and then we went and saw Nightmare Before Christmas on the big screen. I mean, that's actually one of the few cool things about the quarantine is there's not enough movies to fill up the cinema, so they're just putting on cool shit from the past. And it's a great movie because it's a Halloween movie and it's a Christmas movie. The two best holidays of the year. Well, there is there's In the Air Tonight. Check it out. I don't know if this young man meant to do that, but this drum fill that he plays right here is In the Air Tonight. Check it out. Yeah, it's like the ass end of that solo. Stick tricks. YouTube Drum Olympians. Watch right there. I think that may have been a little bit of a, quote unquote, a mistake. But watch how he covers it. I say this a lot in lessons to students. Is sometimes being a good musician is being able to cover your ass, making a mistake, but playing it off and being able to save yourself and make it seem like it's not a mistake. Let's go back just a little bit there. And dude, this shit happens. I'm not making fun of this kid at all. But man, mistakes happen. Check it out. Yeah, that. Now, those of us, with drummer eyes can see that was a little bit of a thing, but he didn't come out of time, and maybe he didn't play that crash cymbal right where he wanted it, but he paused and put it on the next upbeat and. Cooper drums. That is the subtle art of covering one's ass. And that, when you do these things, this is probably one take. And man, you do not want to let one little fuck up like that mess up this great take that he's playing right here. So right there, remember, being a good musician sometimes is the subtle art of covering your ass. In the Air Tonight. Yeah, I think he played past the ending, but that's cool. Yeah, that's for all the commenters who've been wanting me to do Cooper drums. I'll eventually find a reason to do Luke Holland. Let me try to find something he did for Christmas for my Christmas episode. So yeah, I'm a grown-ass man sitting on YouTube in front of the whole world in the pink onesie, and I'm more than okay with it. This actually triggered a bunch of people last year. I wore this last year on the Jonathan Moffat Thriller video, and that was really cool because that was the first time that a famous person saw my video because he actually commented on it. And I talked to him a little bit in the comments section. And man, there was a lot of people who thought I was making a statement with this outfit. And I am. My statement is, I feel pretty in a pink onesie. You got a problem with it? And if so, keep practicing until it's easy.